Hey you guys, it's Aisha, aka the Glamazon Aisha, and I am your weight loss coach. So I want to share with you how you can get the most and the best and the most efficiency out of your weight loss journey. Now, so many times we take on this quest and try to get it done, and something usually defeats us that holds us back from our full thrust of going forward. Now, the key thing to remember when it comes to your weight loss transformation is to do your best and forget the rest. Now, the key word in this is your. Do your best. Your best. You and only you know what your best is. You can no longer size up to being the best of someone else's standards. You know, we look to other people for inspiration and for motivation and for guidance, but their standards are so much different than what ours are for ourselves. You know, we may have the highest standards, and that's good to hold your standards high for yourself. But what you do is you do your best to achieve that and leave it at and forget the rest. Just like it says, forget the rest. As long as you know that you put your best efforts into whatever it is you're doing for the day, that's all that matters. You will get back the best. As long as deep down you know you have given your best, you will only get back your best. Your results will always be the best. Okay, so like I said, it's impossible to size ourselves up to anyone else's standards, whether it be a dietitian, whether it be a doctor, somebody around you, you know, a spouse, a coworker, a trainer, whoever it is, even me as a coach. I understand that my clients can only do their best. I wish and hope for the best potential out of them, but they can only do whatever it is that they allow themselves to do. And it's the same thing with you. There's no perfect. You know, a lot of times we think that there's a perfect diet, a perfect way of doing things. You know, if we don't stick to this plan A, B, and C, that things aren't going to work out the way we want it to. No. Leave all those limitations of your mind behind. Leave it alone. Scratch it out. All that matters, I am telling you, is that you do the best. That is one key thing I learned throughout my weight loss journey, is that whenever I overstep my boundaries by thinking, you know, I didn't do enough, or beating myself down, or trying to size myself up to somebody else, I was resisting the change that needed to happen. Things weren't working out for me. But when I let go and became comfortable knowing, you know what? I did the best I can. I started to see more and more results and became more happy with the work I was putting in, because I knew I was only putting in the best. When you put your best efforts into something, you feel good about it regardless of what anyone else may say. And that's why the key word here is your best. Only do your best. You know, like I said, there isn't a perfect way of doing any of this. Everyone's journey is different. As long as you know where your goal is, and as long as day to day you are consistently putting in that persistent action to reach your best, you will get the best results. Okay, that is so important. You learn from everything around you. You know, you learn from different coaches like myself. You learn from different nutritionists or different trainers, or even reading. Whatever it is you may consume, however you may learn, and you use whatever it is you learn to combine that to make it your best. You know, because that's the only thing that's going to work. Like I said, nothing is perfect. With what works for one person may not 100% work for you, but you could use one thing or a couple of things that they did to help you throughout your journey, you know? So just learn from what you can from other people, and always see yourself as doing your best. Always see yourself as successful, because anytime you take those actions, anytime you have those thoughts towards you moving forward, you are successful. You are not successful just because you reached your goal. You're successful every moment up to that goal, because you were successful in every action you took. You were successful in staying persistent. You were successful in seeing yourself as being successful. And that's what makes you successful. It isn't only about you getting to that end result. The key is to continue to enjoy the moment, continue to enjoy what's bringing you to your results, because then you'll realize that the results don't even matter. It's going to come for itself, and then you're going to have new goals to reach. Then you're going to have more higher standards to reach. So ultimately, you're going to continue to grow. So the key is to, in the moment, always do your best. Always see yourself as successful, and everything else will play out on its own by itself. Okay, so remember, do your best, only your best, and forget the rest. Everything else is going to play itself out and work in its favor towards you as long as you do your best. And continue to see yourself as always doing your best, because you're only going to do your best for yourself, especially in weight loss. So when it comes to your weight loss journey, just take it easy, but put in the work where it needs to be and let it go from there. All right, so I hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you'd like to create your weight loss transformation, I can help you. You can do that by booking a breakthrough strategy session where the link is in the bio. And we have a 45-minute call totally free for you to get clear on what your goals are so that we can come up with a plan of attack to get you from where you are now to where you'd like to be, okay? So I'll be talking to you soon.